Ki Asha ki badan sabaru subhay rumo suko. Ye so tna ne mani yo mani rakhe kini kasgi nam ta jong thi. O ne. Langka ye so tna ne mamda scheme nok kam thap ya ye. Yo wan sor. Langka shibet na wai bi le chpo yo yo ko mot ne surprise bazaar. Le the che ki jan Christmas. Ha? Le no play. Ano ko naman yo split jan. Rakti. This is a entertainment program. Pide menyer why Christmas mo. Wala dagang patay ko por hindi kalagsan. Tingin niya kemen niya so tanat lang hagani kasini bgiyo ini kudo lang. Namarngim ju kami kudo data hagi meeting. Niya hagi por bagi ay ki kam nagi batay nagi ay ki training. Demen ta kasi wat mangar komen balat. Kamdi kasi bigi khali khasha banong hable kumta. Ndekri kasi bigi so manong is ngo balat ya phi. Deng ngatrai the health department nado health minister hado ki officials hado ki doctor be krai lang bat phi is ngo shisha ka ba klem phi ginum yo ya ke ek jing thu ko jogi banwandra ek pa ka khya ha em lang sa lang jungi Telaru mentang ini khapti hagaching hakubadak jing riang small bhai health minister jungi isa James ke sangma badladan senrani iru daki officials jong ka department health so MD we welcome you sir. To kublay lawan ni Shong Mamanta.
A very good morning to everyone. We are so pleased to have in our midst the Minister of Health and Family Welfare, Sir James Kesama, and Mission Director NHM, Sir Ram Kumar. In our midst today on the occasion of the Asha conference for the district of East Khasi Hills and Bhoi district. We also welcome all the dignitaries from the health department, from other departments, and also from the team from CPR who are in our midst today. We will not delay any further the program, and we also want to extend a very warm welcome to all the Ashas coming all over the villages from among East Khasi Hills and Bhoi districts, and we are so pleased to have you today for this program. And without any further ado, I would like to request Madam Adrina to kindly come forward and say a few words on this occasion.
Very good morning to one and everyone and all, especially to our chief guest, Sir James K. Sangma, and also the dignitaries and the officials of the department. But hangning and I can get jing Shubham ki Asha, translate yang Khasi. Asha is a word that signifies the meaning of hope in the Hindi language. This hope is the reason we are here today, and that is to celebrate you all. You who have taken up the noble task of bridging the gap for people in the remote areas of the state and far-flung locations where even basic healthcare is difficult to access, and linking communities with the healthcare system. Come rain, winds, sunshine, Ashas are always at the ready to be of service to the state at large. This year itself, the role of Ashas was lauded by PM Narendra Modi and even recognized by the WHO with the award for being global health leaders for their dedication and being at the forefront of paving the way to a healthy India. We salute you, we appreciate you, and today we would like to say thank you, not once, but thousands of times over for all the effort you put into being first responders and medical facilitators. Magazine kirang gajong ngakwaban ong, iay kapag jing kublay, kabar kerpang, bat kaba pang ampang si sin, Henry Bonsin, yapi ki Asha, kibag hakajing mot hakakin hindi, pamut kajing kermen namar, kilong kita, kilong trejongi, kisipay jongi, hapo, jaka, kebapi, kisnong kita kisong, hakababi mamra, ya kakot kakya, banyarap, ya ka imlang kasala, dan kentiyo, ya ki, hamtam lay, kumbangi ong spa, kumban spa, hindi kikdeka, kwat kakya, kulong spa ba, kubli shibon ya pi, bat hangni, ngan khot manta, ya ki Asha na po, Bhoi district, banan ay, ya kajing, rai, diang sobha. So now I would like to call on the Ashas from Bhoi district to present the welcome song.
Kublai shibo ni ki Asha nagabantag kagajing ruwai kabusngotnan kabrero kagajing ruwai pdeng. So thank you so much to all the Ashas who have delivered the welcome song on this occasion. and the song is it itself is full of information and knowledge, and we are so pleased to have you to give us this beautiful song, and more importantly to share your views on this occasion. We will continue on with the program, and before we continue, I welcome our Principal Secretary, Sir, Sampat Kumar sir, in our midst today. Welcome, sir. And I would also, so I just welcome you, sir, since you were not there when I gave the welcome address that time. Thank you so much, sir, for spending your time. I would now call upon as per the agenda, Dr. L. Chalam, who is the director of NCH and FW, also the Joint Mission Director, National Health Mission, to kindly come forward and deliver the welcome address, ma'am.
Okay. A very good morning to each one present here. Asha workers have played a crucial role in contributing to an improvement in the health indices of our country, including an increase in institutional delivery and also a decrease in the MMR and IMR by creating awareness and facilitating access to healthcare. Asha act as a link between the rural population, and yes, now we have even in the urban area we have urban Asha and the public health services, imparting basic health education services to the poor and needy. During the COVID-19 pandemic and the lockdown, Asha workers work with selfless dedication, risking their own lives to help their near and dear ones and also the community. The World Health Organization recognition for Asha volunteers this year is a reminder and also opportunity for us to have this Asha conference today for all of our Asha facilitators of East Khasi Hills and the Bhoi district to further strengthen the Asha program. Yes, the biggest inspiration for designing the Asha program came from the Mitanin initiative of Chhattisgarh. Mitanin meaning a female friend in Chhattisgarh. Having said that, so on behalf of the Department of Health and Family Welfare, I would like to welcome our chief guest in his absence, Shri Conrad K. Sangma, who is the Chief Minister of the state of Meghalaya. I also would like to welcome our guest of honor, Shri James K. Sangma, Honorable Minister of Health and Family Welfare. We would like to express our indebtedness and gratitude to you, sir, for being with us all along. And we are grateful to have you as our guest of honor today. So, our best wishes to you, sir. Most respectfully, I would like also to welcome our Principal Secretary, Shri Sampat Kumar, IAS. Welcome you, sir, to the program by saying you have been the guiding light that shows us the way in whatever ways we took in the department. I wish the same light through this conference will shine brighter in future. So thank you, sir. I also would like to extend my warm welcome to Shri Ramkumar IAS, Additional Secretary to the Government of Meghalaya, Health and Family Welfare, Mission Director. I thank you, sir, for taking the initiative to make this conference happen. I also would like to welcome all my colleagues, the State Nodal Officer from MCH and FW, and all the staff of NHM from SPMU unit who were more than ready to lend their support in making this conference a success. It is not possible for me to take all the names, so I want to thank everyone who contributed in some way or the other towards this event. I also extend my warm welcome to Dr. S. Mongri, Director of Research, for being with us here today. I also would like to welcome the DMNHO, the DPM of East Khasi Hills and Bhoi district for being with us here today. Nga diang from kejeng buram keberkang nga Asha ki Asha jongi bero wan lang meski umjoro ki Asha facilitator bat ki VAC member ki belawan ban songship ya kini ke conference kebal pang na kebantan jongki tengap diang bahaya pi baro Asha kini ke conference. I also welcome the press and the media, both print and electronics, for your coverage of this Asha's conference today. On a concluding remark, I just want to say that I am very glad that our team have organized this day, and I hope that each and every Asha, AF and VAC members will go back today with a vision and goal to improve the health standard of each and every person in their community. So in case if I miss out anyone or someone, please take this that it is not intentionally. So I welcome once again each and every one of you to this conference. So thank you. Shibon.
Thank you so much, Madam. L. Chalam is also the Director of Health Services, MCH and Joint Mission Director NHM for the welcome address. Today we celebrate Asha, and Asha is 17 years. In Meghalaya, we have achieved a system for payment of Asha incentive, and to continue with this program, I would rather invite everyone to kindly take part in viewing one of the video that is entitled the Asha payment system in Meghalaya. So kindly play the video, please.
Mereka kejelang kabadon nong song hakaba kala salam mut ide kita kini kita minta kabasan haka emlam salah kinong teri Asha lani ki accredited social health activist kibala pentring kam nadu usnam arjasan kan national health mission kajala kidei kinhon thei kibatri kam terpang bat kham jam bat kibli kibadok ha kinong jong jela Gajala Muklea, dan kumah nyau jar kisnong. Madiam ta kita nyo nyong ki Asha. Akaba lakum kawe ka Asha kadan aman la kasnong. Kajing pentinyo ya kajing sumar ya kakya kabatri kamha kabapaka wat akador duna. Kinong Asha kitreshitom pensyay tip ya kaimlang salang lor kakya kung kabam kabatri met bat kajing koy. Kikren halo kajing kambing por ya kilat cirap bagi long kila benyo akabayi day pagkakway kya adu kajing keng ya usnem anajar kata haulaber anajar kalagan kajing suki akajing siu ya Asha naman jirwat hakarukam kam Umungkri rang kajing lamik ya. Upon ratri sang ma simsya ya kene katam ulap na. Bakajing siu ya Asha boy banlong piang por. Usnem arjar ho do arjar arwar ho klunta. Ladap siu ya Asha. Kibalong kijing siu sakot bon snem nang bentin ya kene kendrum ram bat bentik na kajing siu ya Asha kalong kapor kasar Meghalaya haulaber arjar akwar kelas dang bentin ya ka Asha baka Asha facilitator mobile application ya kene mobile application flash nang sok instead ya kalong siu ya ki Asha
Ya kanya kompisas ki Asha ya ka aplikam kami district ni mga ishimen nasgo ba kami aplikam ka IMCM ba ki Asha mal pa yo ito siyo ki ako piang shu
kani ka kalong kamha ya paro kitray kya Lamar kilaban man kapor siyang kapag siu siya Asha kanyan bet kumjuru makan kajing slam kajing siu ya kini ka apps lang mentray kong umling block Bhoi district madlalap bakalong mentray kamha Lingba kani ka app lala siu ya ki Asha tanghang sansi na dua kaski ibu ya ki jingkepat siu ya kapisa jongki kani kalap duna shibun ya ki jingbam ban siu ya kapisa kashispa ho ne shispa sanhos ni baju long barabor shaka sansi lingba kani ka app
Saya ka app Asha cuma nam dalam
Minta lingba kani ka app ta Asha kalaban bu ya kajingkepat ban siu no ya kapisa jongka marmar lingba ka smartphone laptop desktop lani kajing rap accountant ka PHC patsapat no shaka AMM auxiliary nurse and midwife ka basyu online banyo ya kabadam kam ta ANM pat kan sapha siya medical officer berhadian belada ha insapha siya blog accountant nang ni insapha siya district but not district pat siya ka state ba anyo bansiu siya ka account jong ka Asha baro kini kam kinlong online but anla pendang hapo siyo ki Asha menta kiyo ya jingsiu jongki mankan payo but bandon shu kajing slam
Kila sudah fine piang
balas menteri kam ya ka app lala siu hadu dai point kasau klingka Asha abaro kowe kejela tang haki dian nai padhat por kababiang
Menshwa ngahaban panbiang ki kot kisla ngahaban kabalot ka by one but kanya kalawan ra ya shipon kijing e Raymata limbal ka mobile nilaban pe ya baro kijik pan pangalabo bat sino ya kapisa janga balalu banyo I ya baro kijik pla dep shanga
Kadang-kadang ka apps isloba isa kita sirong idon kita kajing bong sim habang tre Asha dahil nagdaman ba ka online payment apps Asha mo di kala suksi buat apps jungi
Thank you for sharing that video, and I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you also, especially to Honorable Chief Minister Sir Conrad K. Sangma and the Department of Health and Family Welfare for ensuring for the introduction of this app to ensure smooth and fast transactions of payments to the Ashas. And I think in the video we have heard with our own ears the gratitude being expressed by the Ashas for this particular step that has been taken by our government. So next we will have another point on the agenda where we will be getting the introductory remarks and keynote address by Sir Sampath Kumar, who is our Principal Secretary of Health and Family Welfare Department, Government of Meghalaya. We welcome you again, sir.
Good morning to all of you. I extend warm greetings to each one of you, and especially our chief guest for today's program. She James Sanmaji, our Honorable Health Minister, who has been here. But our Honorable Chief Minister could not come. So, in fact, our Honorable Health Minister will be representing the state. So I would like to also thank each one of you, especially the fact my colleagues are here. I don't know to take their names, but yeah, each one of you are doing great work. And at the same time, I also wanted to welcome the especially to introduce to all Ashas. There is one professor came from London. So to see all of you, his name is Professor Dan Honig. Maybe Professor, just get up and so his is essentially he is looking at his his research is essentially how the states are building their capacity in terms of doing things differently. So one of his research is that how important it is the intrinsic motivation to deliver public services much better. So this is what actually would like to in fact Professor wanted to see directly how Ashas are motivated, and especially the healthcare workers are actually working with that intrinsic motivation to do something differently, to really address the serious problems, complex problems, but you are addressing so well. One of the things I want to tell you about Ashas. In fact, I closely work with Asha. In fact, I started my DC-ship with the Asha program. So when Asha's NRHM was started in 2005, and that was the year actually I was the DC, and in fact our Honorable Health Minister was there in Tura. I was the DC Tura. So when I saw this was a great opportunity to really, because those days the immunization rate of the state was 14%. How much? 1/4. So out of 100, only 14 children were getting immunized. And the Asha's program came. We found it's a great opportunity. In fact, I still remember I visited Babada. I still have photographs with those Ashas, in 2005, 2006 in Babada, where what we did first time, those days, a lot of, in fact, honorable, our Chief Minister's, father and the great leader, honorable, P.S. Sangma, he was our Lok Sabha speaker. He asked me, this is something, malaria is some problem that is really, taking a lot of lives in the state. So we should do something. Then we ideated with the doctors, and we have the doctors in Thura, and then we came out with an idea how actually the problem of malaria is that when a person gets fever in the village, it's very difficult for the person to go to PHC, get tested for malaria, and then get the treatment. By that time, there is a delay, and they used to get cerebral malaria, they used to die. So what we did was, when we trained Ashas as barefoot doctors. So we came out with this idea. We trained Ashas on testing for malaria. So RD kits were given to the Ashas, and Ashas started testing. And also we gave the medicines with the Ashas. Today that program became the entire, for the whole, not only the state, entire country. And the Ashas, actually today, because of that, today we literally, in fact, handle the malaria. There is, I can say, this is one thing that we should feel proud of as a state, is that we have addressed malaria. Malaria was a killer disease. Every year, hundreds of people used to die. Today, the death rate has come down to almost zero. So this is again a very interesting story of the importance of community-based healthcare. So I think in places like this, especially underserved areas where actually people live in remote villages, the community-based healthcare is so important, and Asha play a very important role in this. I must for this I would like to express really a deep gratitude for all of you for bringing this change. And without you, this would not have been possible. And as has been explained in the video, you state also actually recognizes this effort. And when you came and met our honorable health minister, immediately, in fact, our very capable MD, Mr. Ram Kumar, immediately, they worked with the entire NHM team, and they brought this Asha app. Today we are the only state who actually makes the payment on a weekly basis. So if Asha can actually get take the claims on a weekly basis, because that is the kind of an opportunity that has been built. So today is essential celebration day, and in this celebration day, I just wanted to say just two, three issues. Like as I said, Asha is a beautiful name. Asha is Dr. Adrina said. I think Asha is in fact. I forgot to actually tell Dr. Adrina again, another great officer. So all the DMHO were working very hard. And what she said, hope. Asha means hope. Hope is something is very important. I think we are celebrating, like we are going to have Christmas and the New Year. And we always think about three things when we talk about hope, love, and faith. So out of these three, you are one among them. So important. So I'm definitely. I just wanted to say this thought to you that how important Asha is, because if somebody is sick, somebody is actually in need, you are there to help them. You are there to take them to the hospital. You are there to give some basic medication. Today, Asha also started giving medication for pneumonia. Because it's very difficult for the parents to take the child to the hospital. So Asha under SANS program. Now we are also actually handling that particular program also. It's essentially the idea is that how actually we can reduce this entire infant and maternal mortality rate to a single digit. This is again when we said it's a single digit, and our honorable health minister says why it is single digit, it should be zero. So I would like to say this is something that today while celebrating what we are doing, we also should take a resolve. Can we see that? Can we say that? Can we make a resolve that we will not allow any mother to die? We can do it if we all can come together. The way actually we are working on the rescue mission. I have seen in some of the districts, the maternal deaths have come down. There used to be about 20 deaths used to occur. Now there are only 4 deaths. But that also should not happen. So if the collective efforts can happen, things can improve. The second thing is that we also should see that we have done some very good work. I have seen Bhoi district is here, so I wanted to appreciate you. Your weighing efficiency is very high. Both because this work actually I'm using this not only Anganwadi work but also Asha jointly that you do. How to actually there are no SAM children or MAM children. How actually we are taking care of them. So that also is another important work that you people have done. But in the days to come, in fact, we are going to have the NFHS 6 survey is going to happen. I'm sure we should able to get good results. This is something that we should work towards, and it is coming very close by another 2-4 months. The survey would start. So I will request that we should see that whatever the efforts we are making, make it really well. We have got we are very fortunate that we have got another program to support NHM is Chief Minister's Safe Motherhood Scheme, initiated by the state government. I think you are aware. So this is also to protect the high risk pregnant mothers. All high risk pregnant mothers, we should ensure that we should take them to the hospital at least 1 week, 10 days before their delivery. And if you do that one, the chances of they getting into danger will reduce significantly. So similarly, we should also involve the traditional birth attendants, so that they also will understand. They also need to be trained. They also need to be taken to the hospital, wherever it is required. So, but we need to involve everybody as a collectively. We should work and see that we are really reducing this infant mortality and maternal mortality to a single digit. And for that, we need to really work. And the other thing, we also want to tell you. In fact, we are going to launch another program with the Honorable Health Minister. We are going to start comprehensive healthcare program, CPH. Comprehensive primary healthcare program. So this is already there, but it is going to be made more stronger, more deeper. The idea is that while we are protecting children and mothers, we also need to protect the adults, especially for NCDs. Lot of in fact today we are inaugurating, coming from a function where our Honorable Health Minister inaugurated the cancer wing in Shillong Civil Hospital. We are talking about how actually to prevent, how to screen people for early detection. People are coming very late. So this comprehensive primary healthcare program is also there where you have a very important role to play. You along with the newly constituted village health councils can do a lot. This is again another new policy has come up. Idea is that to really involve especially the Rangbash and Darbar songs, especially the male participants also are very important in terms of healthcare. So this village health councils have come up so that there is a greater participation from the traditional institutions also. And the idea is that every week, the way actually every week, I think most of you might be going to church. But I would like to say every week, the way actually we go to church, every week, at least once we should have a review in the village. How many pregnant mothers are there? How many are high risk mothers? Whether these high risk mothers require to be taken to to the institution delivery. What are the challenges? Do we require any help from the BDO? Do we require any help from the medical officer? So that discussion should happen. If that kind of a participation happens, definitely we would be able to reduce this entire, the IMR, MMR, and also improve the overall life expectancy. That is the goal of the, state health policy. So the idea is that currently our life expectancy, average life expectancy is about close to 70 years, but we wanted to expand it to 80 years. How that can be possible? Only if we work, both, if we really save the lives, when, especially during the pregnancy. At the same time, we also to take a lot of interest and a lot of efforts that we should make for universal screening and universal treatment, whatever that is, and universal, in fact, even for preventive healthcare, a lot of work that we require to do, especially using this health and wellness centers and MLHPs in this entire the systems that are being created. We should really involve them, and you are going to play a very important role, especially Ashas that you are here, Ashas and Asa facilitators who are here. You are going to play a very important role in bringing the change that we wanted to see. So with this few words, I would like to say thank again to all of you for your enthusiastic participation. I'm told by the MDNHM that like you all wanted to have this function in a very so that's why each one of you have come from these two districts, and these two districts are very important districts. One is aspirational district, another is a very big district. And so these two districts, if the change happens, the change can drive the entire state. Thank you so much, Shibon.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring speech and also the passion that you've always expressed, especially in uplifting the health of the community, of the people, of the citizens of the state of Meghalaya. Your initiatives being taken, for example, the rescue mission in order to achieve the objectives of reducing MMR, IMR, and also to uh, increase the life expectancy. So these are things we really want to thank you once again, sir. And now we will have Dr. Shibilat Kongla, who is the Deputy Director, MCH, DHS MCH, and to give a translation in Khasi so that all the Ashas will get to hear what he had just spoken, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Mentan piyo asngau gajing kren na Shri Sampat Kumar IAS ibadeiru I Principal Secretary Jonga Health and Family Welfare. Isa ila ong ila ai gajing kublay ya I Minister ibadan hangni ibadei pet ya katanat kakot kakya ki weipat ki bahe ki kendram ki lendan ki badan lang hakani ka rensan but kampam ya phi ki Asha I pediang subha ya phi da ka jingburam ka bakraw ya ka kam ka ba phi la le but isa ila keren ya ka wei ka kentien ka bai ong building the capacity kata ka intrinsic motivation male kani ka jing mut jong ka jing keren jong isa kalong bangin ai kata ka jing hikai but ka jing tei ya kinong trei jong ka health ladi jong ka tanat ka koit ka khia bangin la banwan ra ya ke egi ka babha hakaliang ka koit ka khia na ka benta upat lang ujungi isa ila batay ba isdang ya ka jing trei ka jong but ki Asha hakapor be ilong DC hapo Garo Hills but hakata kapor kadi ka immunization rate mo ngitip ka fully immunized kadai tang 100%. But iong ba kila lum lang ki Asha ta podang sedang bandon ki Asha but kila yakran kumno panwan ra ya kani ka jing job ha ka liang jong kani ka inject ki bangi ai khlong ha ka liang jong ka jing kwat ka jing khia ka ba kha ya ka shnong ka thau but ha ka tu ka por ka jing trai ki jung ka dei na ka benta ka jing pang malaria but isai ong ba ki dei maki ki bala sedang lembat ki Asha ban le ya ban yo ka jing hikai ya ki Asha kumno ban tesnam but kumno ban ai dawai but ka dei ling ba ka ni ka jing trai ki jong ki but ka jong philang baro kapo Meghalaya balala menta bangin te lakam ya ka malaria but nga try pitip hi bangidang yo price men hakani namar bala duna ki papang na ka jing pang ke shori isa iong ba ngilong ni sarong nama kani kadai ka story jong ka jing job kadai ka khana jong ka jing job namal bangilala bante lakam ya ka malaria nang tapat dia isa iong ba maphi pidei kita ki story lani kita ki khana shapang kata ka jing job
jong community based healthcare kamut kumno ke jinga trai lang but ki Asha lembat ki nong trai lani ki doktor ki nurse but ki nong shong shnong kawan ra ya ka jing ko jing khia ha shnong ha thau badi ong idap da ka jing snow eat but ka jing snow tanat ba kraw ka jing so kamen dia ka jing trai ka jong phi nang ta isai la batai kumba philayo I mene la pen I shapang tu ka Asha app bada ka jing trai lang jo MD jungi sa Ram Kumar lembat ka M team la ban thau ya tu ka Asha app ha ka ba ki Asha ki la ban race ya ka la dia ban yo ya ka bainong ka jong ki shi sin tayo ba ka ni ka app dan hangdo hari India hanrei ka don tang hang ni hapo ka jilla Meghalaya isa ilapan kan mau ya ke ka ba I DMHO ilakren ba Asha ka bud ka jingkermen hope but isa ilabatairu ba habangi menta ka di ka benai ka bangi kan mau ya ka Christmas but ka New Year but hakani kisngi kan maru ya ka ta ka hope love and faith but mapiki Asha hidai kita kibonra ya ka jingkermen ka hope hot kedon lang ke jingit wala da isa la ong ba hidai kita ki nong wan ra ya ka jing ya kata ka jingkelmen rengi tips cam ba piwan ra ru ya ka jingit kibrio ha ka healthcare system piwan ra ru ya ka jingit para brio nang ta isla ong ba pidai ma pi kinong ai jing sumar kibrio but menta pi pet lam ya ki jing tang kum ke pneumonia ba pilai yo ba ya ka training but I ong ba ka thong jong ka health department hang ni po Meghalaya ka dei bangin penduna ya ka jingyap jong ki khalong na do kha hado shis ki hado san snam ngala ban ong but jong ki long kmeru but la don ka thong ha bangi la bu na ka benta ka Meghalaya ba ka jingyap jong ki khalong but ki long kme kan dei tang shidak single digit henrei isai la pen mau ba health minister ulo ong bali yu tang shi digit ngidon kam da unot ngidon kam zero baka thom jungi baka jingi trai lang bat phi kadai bandem don shu iwei ilong kami lani iwei iklong ibala iban yap nakadaw ki jingpang ki bala banyada ngilani em banle ikata ho ani em to kata di ka jingpan jo isa bangin ya trai lang bangin yo ya kata nang ta pa de isa ipan kan mauru ya ka Bhoi kabala ya trai baha ki Asha but ki agan wadi hamtam hakalyang jung ki khanna ki badan ke jingduna ke jingbam kata ki mam ba ki sam children ba isa ilapan kan mauru ba ka national health family survey ka bahan riau kan sawan banginem kwa shu bangin yo ki ju ki number ki bangi yo ha ka national health survey ka basan but menta ka jing trai shi tam jong phi kan long ka nyet khmat lingba ka nie ka survey isa ilabatai ru balingba ka jing trai jong menteri rang ba jong jela Usri Conrad Sangma lapon ra ya katuka CMSMS Pitip M CMSMS Chief Minister Safe Motherhood Scheme haba kadon ka jing ya trai lang hang ni ki ANM ki Asha but kadon ka pisaru haba ki ai jing ya rap ban let chipo ki hospital but kadon ka jing khot hang ni bangandem kran jrong ba kadon kam ya ka jing ya trai lang jong kita ki TBA ka traditional birth attendant lani ki nong pen kha khlung bakin ya trai lang ban ni begin yo ya ka thong ayu ya ka thong tau not nei hat ya trai lang bat ki bar ka don ru ke incentive na ka benta ka jong ki haba ki wan lam ye ki ni ki nong pang sheki jaka ki ba ban yo ya ki jing sumar isa I onggum ni bamantaka sngiru ngin nang pen scam shu ya kataka comprehensive primary health care tang bangin thau tang yak long kemi bat ya ki khalong henrai bara upat lang jong ka jela un yo ka jing yarap iong bamane man step kidang one play ya katuka ya kani ka cancer wing ang tay hapo civil bakala don ka jing yakran bangi don kam bangin la ban screen ki brio bakinem yap na ka jing bam pong sa ula ong biang iki brio ya pi baro ba nginya trai lang rengkat bat ka village health council kumbang ilay jing seng man katayo Idan kam bangin review si sien si tayo ni bangin ya keren hasdong. Idan ni em iba armet. Ipang ayu. Idan kam ni em manay sa hospital. Ki ay gila jingyarap idan kam nakabenta ka jongki. Kumta isa iong ikermen. Bangi ki beriau kata ka lifespan but ni kimilanti ban imtang nyo postnem. Handay lingba kani ka comprehensive primary health care. Ni kermen baki beriau jongi kien im hado ka postnem. So if I will be allowed to translate the song that the Asha have sung. So what the Asha had sung is this. We as women or mothers, we gave our services from the LMP to the EDD, from the HBNC till HBYC. All these were reported and are reported by we. Also from BCG till JE, home delivery and ANC till PT, PD, BD dose to reach so that the target that the government had placed, and importantly, safeguarding the health of the mother and pregnant ladies. We are called as frontline workers, but our payment is still very difficult. In one day, we are being paid 60 rupees in spite of the rising cost of items. We pray that the government will look into this matter and also to look into the issues faced by us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam Kongla, for the point-to-point translation of a speech by Sir Sampat, Principal Secretary, Health and Family Welfare. We will continue with the program, and at this point of time, I would like to request you all to kindly pay attention to one video on the Village Health Council, which was developed by National Health Mission. After that, the speech from Asha will be followed. Thank you.
Meghalaya is a beautiful state with a population of over 30 lakhs and has over 6,500 villages. The villages have village durbars and committees that are governed by traditional heads like Rangbachnong, Wahechnong, Nokmas. The village durbars, although are active in many areas and functioning in the community, are still very passive when it comes to implementation and involvement in health programs at the village level.
In February 2022, Village Health Council was initiated under the leadership of Sri Conrad K. Sangma, Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, to foster community participation in ensuring good health for the residents with the goal of improving their health behaviors. As on 12 December 2022, there are 3,615 number of VHCs formed in the entire state.
To form the VHC, the community team will be trained by the block offices. The chairperson of the VHC is the headman of a village. The co-chair is the president of the village organization, and the secretary of the VHC is an active member of the executive committee. The permanent members of the VHCs are the Asha, AWW, AMM, CGHA, and teachers.
Kamu jumi kani kasi biniwan kani kisnong kalau wa penaju pensya yang di nomor yang kisnong traditional di sing action kisnong pa ki sel group di padon kani kisnong ulong. Shy ki no kisnong kam don kani ka village council. But adin shy min sadon but form ni kani committee kani kisnong kani kisni.
After formation, the VHC will meet once a month to discuss on health initiatives, challenges faced, mobilization activities, and other health-related issues.
Menta le hangni ha dan shnong jongi nila don kini ki transit home hangni po PHC kini ki transit home kila rap hado kata khamta na benta kini ki long kini ki badot ki bajenja bun hina ki long kini ki kimkwa ban likha hai ki hospital ki ai down na mar ba ndan pek khun na ne ba jenjar ndan bang api Andre dak jinda ka jongi ka transit home ha kini ki PHC kila rap ya ki hado kata ba kilaru banyalang mangala ki jong ki khun bat yalai jong kuta mo ban dan ringkat bat iha kan ke transit home hang transit home kabam ka di ki yo free ke jakasa pat hadu bakin dakha hadu ba ini ilong kini inda leka por kha te nang ni ru ni bang yo kan kata re ka pisaru bila bang yo pun ka jingarap nak dan ka kanika ilong kini. In order to address these issues and challenges, the VHC will review and discuss previous month's actions and formulate an action plan for the coming month, which will be properly documented in a VHC register for monitoring and evaluation.
Success story gayong iwa em go wi na gamanbi percha bhawi te like hospital kam tam mo de em go ha ka te jingai nyam gayong ka wa mo likha hospital chemjing e ko na kalyang yong ka tele then re na du em go VHC lai pen siao tho I de wa siao tho lang de yo I ya ka te success history gayong iwa marsin wan I leng ba yong ka ni ka tim ye wan I ha ka tu hi ka sngi lai wan I chagi wi wan gi yung punet ko yanga ongko wopin kre ya kita kikari yo ulai kana o hospital te natal yang yong ka VHC ikublay yaki wakida em bentalang gi uyarap haga imlang salang kamtami iki Asha knawi uye pen kuya kechnong kathau.
With the implementation of VIC in the state, the health-seeking behavior amongst community members has improved. Community members have been actively involved in following up on the implementation of health programs at the village level through the village health councils.
Tanah yang biawa kau ejno yang tadi so publication jimi ka wa gani ka kim yo ku e play bilang ko e wala pira one is not happy we be ka jimi tip ko company sa gani ko chino yo e ni banta ka ko ka tia hasta kwen subun e ko play pi
So that was the VHC video, one of the newer initiative under the National Health Mission and the Department of Health and Family Welfare. We will like to invite Asha at this point of time to give a short speech. Makhodi Asha, di kong Mary June Mercy, and one IG correct.
तो खूब लगे फिर बरो ngayam hangni na kabanta ki Asha jong ka Bhoi district bar kumchuru jong ka East Khasi Hill district hakani ka por ngasi me kalan bangan ai khubli ka pang ya baro ki staff jong ka NHM ki balala ban pelong ya kani ka Asha conference kumne hadin bala slam ba bangi claim yo shu ya ka Asha divorce ka jongi ni katno ka pelong ngi da jing sukman ngi da ka jing sukman ba kraw ha ka basa shisin ilala kumne bangin yo ya kane ka Asha conference ka jongi ka jing kundu lang jongi ki para Asha ki jongi kasi me kala ka jing ai khublei ru ya bro kha ki DMHO ki DCPC ki BPM ki AF baro ki badon ha kane ka chaka kumjuru ai khublei I health minister jongi is James Sangma is MD jong babaro ki badon hangne ki banga ngam la ban jer kertengi phi dai ka jing khublei ki bakar pang hakane ka por nga ay baro ki parlok Asha jong ka Bhoi district bat kumjuru jong ka East Khasi Hills namar kani ka si kalong ka si ka bakar pang makabanta jong ni ki Asha ka Bhoi bat kumjuru jong ka East
Slow ban ong ban nakaliang jangangan ong iti a very happy conference day nakadanta jongki Asha baro. Dia kendiat ro hakani kapor. Slow bangan ong nakaliang jangangan primpaw yung kajing so kemen kabakraw hakabangila ban ya kendo lang kumni berangkat bet kini ki nungalan ki jongi ki ba day nakaliang jong ka department mo NHM hakaba bunsin nakaliang jongi ki Asha la dangi don kajing ngali bangin kendo ki handai ki klay ban ai ka kti ka diang ka kti ka mon ka jong ki ban kersyani ni ki jing ki ba mangi ni don ki au din sili hakakan ka bangi trei day nakatagat daw ka ba pelong iway pumay Asha ila ban Wai bahaya la kejong kakam ban sacrifice ya ladi kham tam hakapor jong ukovin. Isi ban dong le phi khuble shibun nak banta kini kijing ai bensin kijong phi kijing koloi kijong phi banerap ingi. Kemudian yang you lada indan hangiru isa CM jong isa konrad sangma ngaslo bangan ai khuble iru nama badai lingba jong I bagi Asha minta kila la banyo ya ka fixed incentive 2,000 per month from the state government. Iya kum juru ngasol tanap shibun bangi don ikinong lam lani ki pa ki bantat yang ki Asha kum isa MD jongi iba nakapor siya kapor ni krani ki jing ki jongi kam tam habangi ong I bangi kwa bangin pikalano ya ka uniform jong ki Asha mo nakaliang jong I ila kloy ban shim ya kata ka benda nakaliang jong ki Asha baro ki badon hangni kum shi benda ban ai kublay ya baru nadu health minister, chief minister, ki DMHO, ki DCPC, BPM, but kum juru baru kat ki staff jong NHM. Nakar padi ki Asha ki jongi bangin sobha baniang bangin aida ka Asha club nak benta jong ki. Nakar padi ki Asha kin sobha baniang bangin aida ka Asha club. Nganda ong way airline nakar padi ki Asha baru kin sedang he kecing tap kti. Are you ready? Okay. Way lie. To kuble shibun. Kanya ru hang ni so bangan ai kecing kran ka balengkot jonga ngan si ni kapor handring ko bangan ai kecing kran ka balengkot nakaliang jongki Asha te kan kapor kum kecing so buro me pi nakaliang jongki Asha ni don ijing ai so bha ibaret makum juru kum ban pensa kan mau pi nak benta kan ni kesi ka bakraw ka jongi ta pen kre ijing ai so bha ibaret nakaliang jongki Asha ha deki volunteers ki jongi bakin so bha banwat shakman bakin ai ya kan kecing ai so bha ang ni don ya kecing ai so bha ka banengkol ya I health minister badan burom jong isa jim sangma kerpat iki volunteers bikin so bha ban ai ngidon ro hang ni gegep na banta I principal secretary jong principal secretary ka department jong ka health and family welfare jong ka state government jong nangta handi ngidon kecing ai so bha na banta emission director jong Sir MD nangta ngidon kecing ai so bha na ka banta ngidon kecing ai so bha na ka banta I director of health service jong but kagip ka ba khaddo ka ba ngidon hang ni kadai na banta isa diding do ibade state monitoring and evaluation coordinator jong ka Asha program jong isa to khuble shibu te nakaliang jongi ide ijing ai barit ijongi ko haro ban ong bahwa ide ibom dondor bat ibom shondor ai ruem renga semua ban ong pi ba ini ijing ai jongi ko abangan batai kan dia digi jingmut kaliang jongki Asha ngi so bakadai badon jingmut hadu kata-kata kanit pagi ai kadai kaplah
But hakapla bunisin ni juket jingket ke bakya. Minamla banin ra jingket ke bakya hapo kiti ki jongi rengi chukulen kame kapla. Raso ban baki Asha ki longkum kapla. Ki bakiet jingket ka bakya. Bani rap na kabenta ki pada long shong tau. Na kabenta ki bakon ki misin bru ki bakodor ki badon kami ke jing rap ke jongki. Ladang yo ke pisare ni tap hapla. Raso ban ba lada ka dik batat dor rei shim ya ka bakan long ka bakordor kan ne ke jing ai ke jong ni pi. I kan lihat ngam pai ha ka bayadei but ni ki Asha ho ni so kumen shibune ya ka state government jeki bakal ale ka ke babhana kabenta jongki Asha ha ka baki la ya le ban clear lot ya ki pending bills jongki Asha ki basa akut nadu ar hajar khamai ar hajar khat ar ha ka ba na ka por shakapor ni jupan ni dawa rengi so burom bana ka liang joka state government bat kumjuru ka NHM kila ya le shitom ya ka ban clear lot ya ka pisa jongi ki Asha bat ngaso ban or ya ka ba menta ki Asha jongi ki la yo lot ya ki deus ki jongki biar habangi pai shapang ka fik incentive ka jongki Asha Miso gurom Henry miso bangin kerpat nakalian jongki Asha ki badan hangni ka Riboy district ka East Khasi Hill district bat kumjuru ha katang jongki Asha baro ki badan hapo jong ka Meghalaya state ni kerpat Sir Jim Sangma ibada health minister jongi ba inso pha na dalong ka bala banyara ki Asha ki jongi ban bulki ye ka jingsiu na ka jong ka state government badai ar haja pengkashi banai bukin kiu syakador ka bayadai kat kum kador jong ka juk ka bamenta nak liang ka chunga nga so bangan nombor shibon ki kinten ki ban kara ne piha ka lekapor rei so sisir nga kwa ban ai kublei Christmas besok bat slim thamai in advance na benda jong ki Asha baro ki badon hang ni kublei shibon
Kubli shibon I kong mira mersing ibla ai ga to jingkren kabas ngotana daga ida sngo nguru kita kicing ai sngo bah jong phi ena kabenta jong health minister jong sir Sampat Kumar sir James ke sangma principal secretary sir Sampat Kumar MD jong DHS jong kita kicing ai sngo bah jong phi ki long shisha pumpila batai kalong ka pla ka bapni yek ta jingkit bakhia jong ki Asha kubli shibon So now, before we come to the next program, sir, just there's a short gist of what Mira Mir Singh had said. She had conveyed the gratitude that the Ashas have to the chief guests of today's function, that is Sir James K. Sangma, the health officials, the dignitaries, the DHS, DMHO, the DPMs, as well as the DCPC. They have appreciated the efforts, the support given by the department, which had helped the Ashas to overcome whatever challenges they had faced in the field. There's a special thanks also being given to the Honorable Chief Minister, Sir Conrad K. Sangma, and also to the Department of Health and Family Welfare for his sincere efforts to listen to their request of in to their request, sir, of the increase in the monthly incentive, as well as also a request in the change of uniform. And thus, the felicitation, the gift has been given to each and everyone today. All the special guests, including our health minister. And she said that the meaning of this, the gift has a special meaning, which is a carry bag. And usually bags are meant to keep things which are heavy. And so that is being used as a comparison to the workload of the Ashas in the field. So there is a request, a gentle request to the Honorable Health Minister, Sir James K. Sangma, to increase the fixed incentive, which is being given by the state. So next we come to the part of the agenda where we will see another video, a video which will showcase show the Chief Minister Safe Motherhood Scheme, the status and where we are, and also the benefits of this particular scheme.
Kajila Meghalaya, Kabadon, Hakatan Shate Lamini Jonkari India, Kalong Kabapau Nambha, Hakajing Itanat, but Kadustur Kabariuspa, Kadon Parhaka, Yaka History Jonka Jingdon Bone, Ki Riukante, Kibakladno, Kapor Bakika Kulung, by Nujor but Kiway Pat Kijilla, Jonkari India. Maternal mortality rate lani ka jingkhalat no jongki longkme hakapor bakiyo khlung Meghalaya kalong ka bajurba katkum ka thop babu jingkhen lalap pakumba shispa khandai punyo ngut ki longkme bayo khlung ki du no yala ka jong ka jingim naman la ka shilak ngut ki bakha khlung ka jinglei kha khlung haki jaka sumar hapo ka jilla kalong tang sanpuwei 0.0% ka bapin i ba kaduna hadu kata-kata abayin mujor bat kari barok kawe kabalong hadu kandai 4%. Katkum ka jinglum jingtip jo ka National Health Survey kabasan ka jingklad no jengki khlung hajilla hakapor bakha kalong laipu ar point laingut naman la ka 1000 ngut ki bakha. Habangin mujor pat pakajilla Kerala kalong tang henriu berthai pat ki barok kawe tang arpukundai ngut. Kumante lakam ya ka jingkhlad no jungki longkme hakapor bakha khulung bar kumjo ya ka jingkhlad no jungki khulung hakapor badang kha u menteri rangba ka jilla u Konrad ke sangma ulas dang ban pentri kam ya ka mother program ha u arjar khat khandai da ka jingtmu ban kenteu ya ka jingkha khulung haki jaka sumar bat ban penduna ya ka MMR ban IMR da ka ba ai ya ka jingirap ka ba pura ya iwei pa iwei ilongkme bat ikhulung. Ha ubnai leber arajar arpuar u menteri rangba ka jilla u Konrad ke sangma ulas dang ban pentri kam ya ka program Safe Motherhood Scheme kuman penklan bat pen state shushu ya ki lat trikam ban penduna ya ka jingyap jong ki longkme bat khulung hakapor bakha khon. Menta ngilas dang ya kami ke yingsa shipor na kabenta kilong kami kiba armet kabala penyai daki seng tremon ngobha ni ki self help group hangni ha asarang ngitikna bakilong kami bakin sala banwan pansa hangni ha shwa ban kha khulung ban yo jing sumar na ki bril jong ka seng bat ru na ki doktor kiban sawan pet bat namar ba kini ki yingsa shipor ki janbha she ki jaka sumar ki hospital ni ki PHC ki longkme ki la ban net chakini ki jaka sumar ha kapor kababyang ban yo ya ki jing sumar kabakerpang pat kabadon kam ya ki bakin yo lada ki don ha ki shnong ki bajngai pumta ka jing pen kam ya ki yeng sa shipor na kabenta ki longkme ki ba armet las dang kawe ka jela jing pen kam ya kani ka scheme ka don southly ki benta bakongsan kabaningkong kajingbo ya ki yeng sa shipor na kabenta ki kinthai armet ki ba shitom na kajingerap jong ki kunhon tre ngobha dalade SHG ne ki nongseng kam lajong ki ba ai ngobha ya ka jaka sa shipor par ka bam ya ki longkme ba armet haswa ka tarik pan khakhon kabaar ka jingpen biang kali kerpang ban kit ya ki longkme ki ba armet shaki jaka sumar rengkat kawe ka nongsenran ka auxiliary nurse midwife bat ban penlong ya ki program bapher halor ka koi ka khya bat ka rukam bam ya ki jingbam daimet kabalai ka jingdon ki kali pekerpang ban kit ya ki longkme ba armet bat ya ki khon na ki yengsa jongki shaki yengsa shipor hadin bakila kha ne ban shulet pen i doktor klem da don kam ban siu pisa bat ka basaw kane ka scheme kan ai busket ru ya ki kurum kinong senran lani kinong penkha khon ki bawan ban senran ya ka longkme chaki jaka ai jing sumar
yani ki ba yang lani rada pha yande nu banwan ap yadi thia kinong kha te ki ai ka jing ya rap ko ka scheme na u chief minister
Ki rồi mình chua tên smoke and ben ai mo. Rồi mình tập ki ông tụi nó ai ki ai lang. Whatever carry ai hit.
Du minta ila don kumbashispa arkundai teliki yengsa shipor baro kawai ke jilla ki bala penbiang khnang na ka benta ka jingdon kam jong ki long kme.
Kajingarap si buon kanyang em kantam lagi laban pinpoy kapur kababiang mo makantam ini kijaka kibajangay le ki kini kikali menta gila don lupa kapur bengin date program ti gila don lupa kapur kababiang ti ngin dan kamsu kan bengin hap up kakali ay mo
Katkum ka jingbo jingken la lap baka jingkhlad no jingki long kme hakapor baka khlung kala hiar na ka life san persen haki hinreu banai balala habayan nujor barusnem balale.
Madu is the scheme. How July it will be, how July, the total number of deliveries hanging down South Point. How July is that? How August, like you sleeping on what you want hang as well. The what supplement at Lambam, how September, you put the life last day, and let them move somewhat in Anka.
Ka CM SMS kala pelat im ya ki babon ki long kme hajilla bat kandang yai beteng ban kenjo syakatong da kebakan ai ya ki jing sumal bapaka ya ki long kme jong ka jilla baro kawe. Ban pentikna ya ka jing lek kha khlung haki jaka ai jing sumar and ai khusnam ya ki village health councils VHC ki batrei bha ya ki kam katkum ki matrei kam pala betha watla kadai kabadang syusdang ka scheme CMSMS kabalas dang da ka sarkar Meghalaya ka yai beteng ban ai ya ka jingeda ka batikna ya ki kenthei ki ba armet bad ya ki khlung badang syukha.
The world is full of diamonds and gems, and we are having some of them here in our midst. With this note, I would like to come to the to the next agenda. That is the felicitation of the best Asha facilitator. And for this, I would like to warmly invite our dignitaries, our respected chief guest, James K. Sangma, to kindly come on stage. Principal Secretary, Sir, Mission Director, MCH, Madam El Chalam, Director Research, Sir S. Nongbri, to kindly come on stage. I would also invite Dr. Mekla from CPR to kindly come forward for the felicitation session. I would like to request our team to kindly come forward with the felicitation, and I would call the name. And as we call the name, we invite the Asha to kindly come on stage. Ikan di Asha berokhoy kibang ikot kerteng hakani kapor. Nagabanta ka Best Asha District Banwan Chikmat nabanta ka ni ka award. Ibanungkong iba de I Best Asha nabanta ka District Jong ka East Castles ide I kong Ejina Thong Maupat na Rungut Village Sobar PHC. Ikot ngo bhai kong Ejina Kong Maupat tong Banwan Chikmat. Asha Ejina Kong Maupat from Rungut Village Sobar PHC East Castles is the best Asha on this Asha conference of today. The next is Kong Rivanda Mansau Pomsolite Village. Na po Mauhati PHC Bhoi District ng Bhawan Chikmat. Okay, the next category is the best Asha facilitator. Akot a Kong Dema Pishisha Karnayor from Mausanram CHC is Hills and Kong Jobs Aim Omden PHC Ribhoi. Bhawan Chikmat. Lema Pishisha. Okay. So Kong Jobs aim from Omden PHC. Bhoi.
Job seems.
Rivanda. Please. So Kong Rivanda Mansong, she is from Omsolite village, the best Asha Bhoi district. Skobha Takti Bha. Okay, bentang iwan siya ka category ka balay, kata kadai ka best Asha at the block level. And kot igi kerteng kat badang kot ngobhawan chikmat. So I would call upon the Ashas who are the best performers at the block level. And this is from Mauplang Block, si Dr. Srimati Aitisha Jana. Napo Mauri Kning Block Serial Mauri. Lycro Triolins Kongni. Clap, 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 tapti. Benengkong Aitisha Jana from Mauplang Block. Second, Serial Mauri, Lightcore Mauri from Mauringkneng Block. Third is Triolin Thongni from Lightcore Block. Then, Bhatishai Mukim, Maukandrao Block. Shailinda Marwen, Mausanram Block. Snobha Wanchkmat. First Timon Karshing, Malim. Penursla Bilimai Pengro, Penursla Block. Under Shela Block, Lidus Renga from Shela Block. And in East Khasi's, we would also want to felicitate the urban Ashas. And these are Srimati Binalin Khar Sawian from Jayao Langsning UPHC. And Mirinda Karnayor from Snitiang Lower Mauprem UPHC. I would also invite the best Asha from the Riboy district. And these are from Omling Block, Merlin Inghi from Marmain village. From Omsling, Regina Lamarai. And from Jirang Block of Riboy district, Mirda Rani from Karmosao PHC. Flidis Runga, she is from Sora CHC. Urban. So the last is Mirda Rani. She is from Warmosao PHC from Jirang. The last but not the least are the pillar of the Asha program at the block level, and these are the Asha facilitator. We would like to felicitate the best of them. And from each block we have Omling, Libon Maring. Please come forward. Next is from Omsning block, Shinidro Dora Lapang. Asha facilitators. Jirang Valerie Nongkra. Mauplang Ridalin Thaba. Laikro Layarap Nongrum. So the first is Libon Maring from Bernihat PHC. From Omsning Block, Shini Dora Lapang. Then Valerie Nongkra under Jirang Block. Ridalin Thaba, Mauplang Block. Shini Dora Lapang, she is from Omsning Block. Bandalis Shadab, under Mauringkning Block, Best Asha Facilitator. And the next Best Asha Facilitator is from Laikro Block, Layarap Nongrum. From Mausenram Block, Ris Bilda Somat. Melim Daritngan Kurba from Purwasla Block, Private Konglam. And the last but not the least is Sheila with Bandalin Majau. Mausenram, Ris Bila Somat. Ritilda Nongspong from Maukan Rawia. Please come. Ngobha Thapti Bha. So we are very grateful to our chief guests and dignitaries, but we have some more awards. So we request you to kindly stay back for the best VHC award. And at this point of time, I request the VHC members from East Khasi Hills and Bhoi, as I call your name, to kindly come forward and collect this felicitation from the chief guests and the dignitaries on dais. First is from East Khasi Hills VHC Lad Resign VHC Napo Amauplang Block. Then the next VHC is Maulangat VHC Maurangkneng Block. Lad Resign Mauplang Block. Please clap your hands for them. The second is Maulangat VHC under Maurangkneng Block. Third, Kardemkla VHC Laikro Block. Maukandraw Block Rasong VHC. Mausendram Maurtep EO VHC. Iya thok lupa gitu. Check lupa ke video na ke. Okay. Mauklot VHC. Melim. Konusla Liting Lingdo VHC. Shella Karna VHC. Omling Marmain VHC. Ribhoi Omsning Omsitsning VHC and Jirang Center Village VHC. Liting Lingdo. Next is Liting Lingdo. Pidena. Last but not the least, Sai Sning Ri Bhoi. Yeah. Thank you so much, our respected Chief Guest James Kisangma and all the dignitaries for having handed over the felicitation as a kind of appreciation to all our achievers in terms of Asha program as well as the community process and the village health council. To continue on with this program, we have one surprise, and that is a skit that is being ready by the Asha Union. So we request the Asha to kindly come forward for the short skit to be followed by other program as per the agenda.
Kasket balapan balapan kre da ki Asha na mauplang CHC jongka East Khasi Hills. Barka kerteng jongka skit kalong ai ba ka jingsha iben kan long ka jingkerku. Tu ini pet nenta.
mentak sngi bela chan ka Christmas ngan pun khun ai kan ka plastik paling pelawi ngal chong ngan liberat nestas brak dan bayo ibli utrai berat ke berat tu
Wah kong beli fibret kumni plastik. Ije buat te kong pilih kumni. Namar nama tak niat sengi dang ret khoj senong. Nri pi pat fibret besar kumni.
belai kong pikiran ta ngalapun pun na pelal chong la biang
Em kong namar ka jing le khoj. Kadai ka spa. Nakata ka daw lada pi hina yeng pimla man le khoj. Kalong ba pimpen inuk sana ka banta jong ki bobon.
kau mentak te tam la ma pi liberat la ma pi setengah
Ni ki periu. Man ka par ni jo aya ka awareness na banta jong ka jing le khoj jong ka koj ka khian rei kim juk diang ai ru em. Mentah an ha bangan le YouTube yang irang ba senong.
kau ka jing thai ka ta ka trai ka ta ka bela long salat man chong thai no shi por kin diat ai
Kami lada song ka tu ka ja. Nga nga lada ka por le. Ye pino menta le song no wot nga ka por lap shu. Yang lek lek pen song ka ja ni ka klem akor sya ka ni. Lek lo mentang ngal akor. Yang ha besit si yang jong iking Rebecca. Ka jing klem akor sya ka. Mali ba
Isha kum ni. Mlong man isha kum ni. Das no thua sa ba wat syo.
Wala yun eh.
Phim dai ban syo.
Kadi ka kamram jong ngatep. Kuno man le ya la ka jong kalok.
Em ba. Kide ban syo thu. Kum senang beriau phim dai ban le bor kum ni.
Kon men lor ni. Kon pe yak ka yang ka sam jong kiwe.
Hoi.
Kum no khanot.
Ngam jular ni kong. Mereka dai ka kamram jong bangan wan hi jong phi. Kitip em ilok jong phi. Mentai dang armet. Lada jia ba phi syo kum ni lada sitom ilok jong phi ban ki khon jong phi habo yu dang kon. Ka jing jin jar ka dai ka jong phi hi ba.
Ngatep hinya ya ka jing jing jar la jong. Ngatep ya ka yang ka sam la jong. Wat wan batai kun ka men lor ni.
Em ba ngawan belor ni ndai ngawan bandan kam. Ya phi ba ilok jong phi ro kum jo.
To saya tip hin tu.
Kong kelas ngoi sitom ne.
Em kong am das no sitam hadu kata tate.
Te isa syo kum ni man kapor na kong.
Hoi malakapor kong Asha isa syo.
Ni jenjar phi kong. Lada ya kendo gilok kum ni ong ki ba mes ngo thu lem. Na banta jong ki kan thei. Kalong ka ba ba ha.
Hoi
Tang ba wala kataru. Ni haban ya sya hulok.
Hoi kong nak benta kajing bahang hap hiban yaisha nakapor siya kapor.
Te kong banta ka sni ro ngawan ni hayang jong phi an. Namar bang laplan lupai ke diulis. Ba kidai ban le syak op ha ka khandai tarik. Banai banang kong jong mentau banai mo. Te nang ba pinyo ya kendo ik doktor kini yo ban syak ya kemet jong phi namar bu pisa syak syok ni man kapor na kata kadau yo pisa sistem bedi kelung te kabahaba pinlek ke makong
Hoi to kong an ko ngu ya ke pikiran. Pat kublai sibun kong ya kajingwan chungo pa kajingwan pet kajong phi. Ai pa kalong kajing gerku nap ta kayeng kasam kajong bat ya phi kumju.
hoi kong ya phi ro kumju ma
Kala kong kublai sibun hoi to. Tengarungan lek no bangan kre ban lek sapo CNC.
Ngan pen kuno kini ki yang ki phi pla ba ro. Oi kon.
Nei alik saja no ngom ta
Hila pendap lat ki tu ki kam kon.
hoi nei ngala dap
To ki lai sadawan kloi ma kon.
hoi to ma mai ngala le
To. Rongan trainer ka kambat. Dem na ki kam.
Ade kecik brio yu ketai ke ya marway ketai. Menta kasite ketai ke dok hang la yo bet. Ada kam tre bangan syukro ngan tom da kabor. Ngau senrang ten yu sai kentei sibor. Hey, kong thai. Sai phi mat yat. Kas e. Yang ni yat kai subha bat ngam tak sngi.
em phi ba mam nak tere ma nga hable saja wo ya sa mai hi mai
Ya e.
em phi ba su wadwan pen bor ya nga bangan le bat phi
Da pi kwa syong da kas kuti rungan yalam da pi kwa syong da ka bait rungan yalam.
em ba
Rita em tak sngi.
em ngam tere su ba wadwan ta nga ka ber nai su ngam tere ben le bat phi em
Sibor
em ki le ma phi em ba su ba wadwan em ni su
Wah, kata ka kun do kata kam patwan saja. Sino gumne. Dilawan balik ya. Balik.
Manang ya tim tam beli saja wan mai beri mai wan bat boy nga
Wei to kriyo pisu.
masa station nang tu
To ngap kon um chen lang. Sala ya ka badon kang. To ngap no kon tu yang. Pot iu kum kene kicing snio ko palas serta pa baro ko be sai ani kum nongan la sei kan liwat kicing rap sei kan liwat lat wa den ti nak mata kicing sabat bor ka kun chang ha oh ngala kin ma ba de tangi ko ngai sai bala ban ai ching rap ba di bala ban kersian nga kum no ban pli ki lat kun ti nang bang la ban yo ya kicing rap ban min tangan le ben ya kan du I ko ngai sa
mentang la awan trei ngalen nak siang don mano hayang mi kon don beriau ne sei lut ki ale haj
Hello, oh, ikpai la wan tre.
pawan sei ha te pasuan chang bek mo tang pan bek ka kam ka jam hayang ro pam lapor tang pan set ka ja ro pam lapor pasu he ka le chang ka le lor ni beriau ka le tuklar ya ka kam ka jam ki we mo ap la sai la chis ngi pa tang ka kam ka jam ro pam tre
Pa, kan leo kum nau ken. Ki kam jong a bala pan set hi. Na ka sinong nga ha ban tre ban pandem I kamram. Ni ha bang pa ban ya sya.
em nga ta pa nga la thach chi sha ya ka ne ka kam jong pa ham la ri e tang khan liat ro la pet ba ka yak ka lit chane chatai I kum ba ka yo tulop da ki phu hajar hin re gatang chi ten ka ro phap pan yo I anga
Hoi ka pa nga sung tu ya kata. Ka jing la li pila ban mu pin na dong sa dong. Kan kan kam re. Nga ha ban ya sya na man ta ki kam.
kong
lawan beriau
Hello kong rong.
oh ambot wan don kam phi ta kong
Ai song song tu bang song. Te. Balay kong phi diaw ya sung si ba ha. Eh ka bala jiya so ba ha sa yu tu.
oi kin kong ambot wan ni thu se phi na mar ngala ngau du jikar man kum no ngan la na mar ka ching sabat bor ka khun changa kat ba kadang le se chan chawa don gi priyo go ba la bat bor ka kum tangam sno don la don ti shu shano go ngan le wan tanga per khat ba dai tang phi ki kong asha ki bala ban ai ching ra bat ka san lem ya kum gane ching chia ka
Ani ka perthe ayu ka bakum kan ni. Ka bom judon ran jun rem so.
ngam su thu
Kan sebanya sebayang ngasung tu betang kita ki jing e na man ta jong I kan the na du. Ham tam ya ki khna badang khamren. Eh ha bakum ta kong. Mano ka jiya.
mene mi step kong kat ba kadang le se chan chawa sak we sak ba pan ka ching dok le ai ken ken kong ngan le
Hoi kong. Eh kan nos ne miladam.
in sa dap khan news nam
Oh hoi kadang dai ka ta badang khna kong. Te
kat ba la te song phai rap le ma phi ken kong shano ngan le ngalong tang re kun thai
kong in le kum ne. Im dai ban ya laj na kirang ba sya kinong yalam sino. Tengi ha ban le ya kan du o ban pan jing mon na jing ram ne kirang ba sino. Nang tapan ni ha ban yalam I kon jong pi pede bangin lej pa se op pede sya ki sa si ban ya kan du I ke doktor khnang ban yo ki jing yarap makong
hoi kata to kong
tong
la no
sel
kong en le je kan du yorang ba shna
in selek se kham si phang mo khnang bangan trejing trei banga si phang mo
to kuble si bun kong ma yak ching rap chong phi lem na de badan ma phi te sai ken ma kum ga re kun thai ngan le kuble si bun kong asha ga ching rap chong phi ma kong
em le kong to
la la
Wandon kam ayo ti chong ya pa rilin
em kwai ông cũng nè li wan ya thu thế ông ba có con jong I te ka sha bat bor man man stem
na do man chua nga ong ya pa rilin ngala om em wala tu klar wala lap ni ya ka kam ki we ngala ong em
namar bahadian yo pi klai iben lut to ki nong snong ya pa
Hoi pa kat semba pai ni kendo kata ka jing sa nyo ben tang ba ni ha ban yai sa pa de pa namar nga ong baka kam kil ban set na ka senong nga ha bangan tre hi kat bangara por kadang dei ban tre yang
ha tang pan set ka ja ta nga de ka por le tre pam don por
em pa tongan sa set si phang
ni ka jinjar ka yo kata ka kemei ka office lakat ofisa ka jinjar tang pan set ka ja ka jing ta ru kam don por ngan le tre nga chru sa jan it la de ban chupet no e ka menteri Asha pleng
pa ki ha banga ha bi ban yai sa pe man tapan dan si kinang duit di dawai tibi kilap hawan man rayo dawai mai ngiyo mase nang ne bai nong kharo la de ban le ani si manang ta sa kedule sa banga de ban ra ro ngala yo i bang le yang man se pa bangan pendem i kamram banang sa de sebha
hello
nginlong ki bayai sya
nga te nga ijin ja sisa hi
pa sedang khang ma phi ke yeng mo ndang le no chwa mang
hilet nga ro ngan let la ka kam
Kakami kalalet sheyeng urang ba shnong hinrei sim la sim khia bla penram penban yaka bat yaka khun jongka hakatai ke janmit I Asha kakami bat kata ka khun ka basha riep kilalet sha CSC haba kili tholut ya ka jingja baro u doktor ula pentep shaki bor sarkar bat ka kes kalayat shakman kani ke yeng kasam kalalong kabajinjar kabaduk kabakerdu bat kumta lawat kalat kalenti kumno banle na kabenta kani ikong asyaru ilayarap yaki I ban ple kilat kalenti bat haka bakhaddu ilalej ringkat pat kakami siya unong mikmat jongki UMLA tunya penmenta
Kong Asha ngateng las ngokut lat kumna pengen na
em kong kos ngakut lat ubeli hi undan rangkat bat ni ma te ya menta net persang maliwat jinyaram ni MLA hakum kene kapwa
ka pha ki kong kumta ya kong nyala ni lamda de ki chingarap jong si te kong tang ka kan thai she ai ki ngan lai
ba ngidang mot man wan si jong phi
mut wan sin jonga don kam ayu
ni mut wan don kam phi ken ba
mut don kam ayu kan ngarung akepi mentangam don por ban yakren ba phi naman ngah pe ka meeting
em ba kede ka emergency te sobha se yai sabat ngi khendiat mengen yo yatho
em sawan ka wei ka por sa shifun yang ada phimut ban wan namar mentang ngah pe ka meeting am don por ban yakren ba phi
to so ba ni phi kong Asha kumno ka ngan la ngas ngokut lat ka chi ba phai kumno ka ngan la
Hoi kong so thu ya katang jing e ngi mat jing e kayai ban yang kan si bang pai ni kan do bai kong kini hi jing ya yang ti ka jing imu jongi tang ba to ngin long ke bayai sha te bat mentai em el er yong ba ngakar ki ngai sawan ha ka bai ka sngi te ya mentai hi yang ngi le pai no chi yang ni sewan ha ka bai ka sngi ya no ngi le
Da ka jing ngau sik thang ikong Asha bat ka kami kilahap banit pai no shala yeng. Kasket kalakun kublai shibun.
to kari ka skit kalong kum ka message na ka banta jong ki pat ba nong shong thau ki jongi babun sil ki jutip ya ki Asha ba ki Asha ki dai ang ki nong trai jong kokot ka khia la ne ki Asha ki dai ang ki nong pet ya ki long kmi ba armet kum juro ya ki khulung ki khna Handai kani ka skit ba ki Asha jongi ki le kalong kum ka message man pen te bisha ki pat ba ki Asha ki dai ki nong trai na ka banta ka khuat ka suba lengba da ki VHC bat ki VHNSC committee ki bagi don hasnong pen I lengba ka skit ke jongki bat ka benda ka ba ar kadai ba ki Asha ki don ka benda ka ba kraw na ka benda ka jingsha le ben ka jingsha thombor jongki kan thai ki khna kat kom ka book 6 book 7 ha ka training ka ba ma ki la yo bat ka benda ka ba khaddo kalong ba ki Asha ki mat ye ka jing e haka kam ka ba ki trai ki persang ban pan jing rap nanu ban yo ya kalat ke jing rap ban kentiu ya ka jing yo ka jing kot ka jong ki khnang ba ki nang la ban kham bin trai kham ha ya ka kam ka jong ki kuble shibun
Kublai shibon e ki asa nagamau plang block ki block kre bet penbiang e kato skit hakaba nila yo bon kita kicing kicing bata kicing pre ke jongki halar ki program zongi kau ka pakumila pen I conversing unde tang ya kot kakya ande ru nagabanta kicing khoi kicing suba hasnong hatao kumju ro banyale yekini ki making on ki social evils mo kicing sha thombor kicing sha lebin kicing sha kajing sho hayeng hasem kato pin I shisha kajing tre kajong pi kapa laden kadai shisha mada singi magi ban rakhi ya kane bagin ne pundang dora me phi namar bagi yo I kine kajing tre borba jong phi so without any further ado I would just like to say here I think chief guests as well as our dignitaries may have got the gist of the skit by for some translation from your help from your neighbors sir. So what I'll do is I just want to say here that even though at the beginning of this conference today I'd said that Asha means hope, but what the message that had transformed here through this kid is that she has hope. In spite of no support from the family, no support from the husband, no support from the community, but she still is working daily to ensure to bring about changes, especially behavioral changes in the community. So thank you to the Ashas for their big role and their responsibility to bring about these changes. And thank you also for helping us improve the indicators of the different health programs. Thank you.
Thank you to the Ashas for this skit. We go on with the new program of this agenda, and this is the launching of the CPEC guideline. So, just a brief introduction about the CPEC guideline. In Meghalaya, we have set ourselves on the aspirational path of development. The government of Meghalaya recognizes the value of investing in its people, and which means it believes in growth and human development. It has pioneered initiatives that aims at to reduce poverty, promote local employment, and improve the accountability of the state to its citizens. Much work has been done in the field of health, from tackling all persisting challenges like malaria and maternal deaths to innovative and community-based management efforts. This focus on improving healthcare delivery uh, to citizens has culminated in the adoption of the Meghalaya State Health Policy in 2021 that lays out a forward-looking framework for health in line with the state unique context. Building out a comprehensive primary healthcare approach is the next big thing and the next journey, and in doing so, we will bring together all the innovative initiatives in healthcare led by Director of Health Services, supported by administrative and political leadership at all levels, and anchored in the primary care teams and a community ownership. All current initiatives and vertical programs, recent efforts like the rescue mission, the Mother app, and the positive public healthcare management, technological aids like the Mother app, and the state major programs like MHAIs are, of course, the various interventions under NHM and the government of Meghalaya. Ayushman Bharat plays a different and important role in which all health unifies into a system that creates a vision for the approach of the CPC in the Meghalaya way. So now we would like to invite all our guests, chief guests especially, and all the dignitaries to kindly once again come on stage for the launching of the CPC guideline, the Meghalaya way. And I would also invite Dr. Meghala to say a few words on the CPC guidelines. So I will invite you all on stage. Please come. Thank you so much. I would invite Dr. Meghala to say a few lines. May I also invite the respective chief guests, Minister of Health and Family Welfare, to kindly stay back for the speech after this. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So thank you very much. So as a citizen and as a mother, let me first, say my greatest thanks and congratulations to all the Ashas, and to all those who have supported you over the years, your families, the Asha facilitators, and everyone in the system. I had the great privilege of beginning my career along with the Mitanins in Chhattisgarh. And as Kong Flourish reminded us, 17 years on, to see the courage and commitment of the Ashas of Meghalaya is truly humbling and inspiring. It's also, you have the same sense of humor that they have always carried with them. And I think so much of that humor is there. And, your hope is so much reflected in this spirit and in your humor. But also you have the same clap. So I think it's just wonderful to hear this clap, every year in every place. And you really are, the foundation of our health systems today. And so it is, a great privilege to also, I think, and very fitting to launch the comprehensive primary healthcare guidelines at this Asha conference. Because you're so much at the front line, as you already said, frontline workers of this, but you're also therefore the foundation of comprehensive primary health care. And so I think it's both very fitting and very exciting for us to launch these guidelines here at your conference today. On behalf of the Center for Policy Research and also on behalf of Dr. Sundaraman, who has been working with us over these months here, it has been our immense privilege to work with the government of Meghalaya. The CPHC guidelines are about building a better and brighter future for health systems and healthcare in Meghalaya. But it is a future that is built on what we have already seen. In the process of putting these guidelines together, working with all of you, we had, the enormous privilege of actually visiting the health and wellness centers, talking to Ashas, to ANMs, to MLHPs, to your amazing MOs, the DMHOs, the BPMs, DPMs, and we really hope that you see yourselves in this book. In the pages of this book, the people we've placed here are the people we have had the privilege of interacting with and of hearing the most amazing stories that you've done, even when health systems haven't been able to fully support you. So what I think these guidelines represent is the future of work that has already been put in place, that is in the field, that all of you are already doing every day, despite remarkable difficulties that you face. And I think the reason that this is possible today, that we take this step, is because we now see so much support from the highest levels of the health system. So I think from the political leadership, from here we have the minister, for health, the highest levels of leadership in the state. The directorate is fully behind all of these initiatives, leadership from the NHM. So I think, this is the time actually that we can do this, because it is not just that the work in the field is rich and deep and that there is so much commitment, but that there is so much systematic and systemic leadership behind all of you to support this work. CPHC is about moving from selective and hierarchical healthcare to comprehensive, team-based, and community-centered care. I think it was put most beautifully in one of the messages in this book from the directors of health services of Meghalaya. They put it most beautifully. It is a roadmap for the shift from health systems designed around diseases and institutions toward health systems designed and sustained for people, with people. Health is a relationship, and I think this is what Dr. Sundaraman has told us all the time when we are engaging in this process of putting these guidelines, and that you teach us every day that it's a relationship between provider and the citizen. It is also a relationship between all of you within the health system who work together. So the guidelines, what we've tried to do, and I think, hopefully you'll all recognize the advice you gave us as we put it together, is to recognize the quality of these relationships, the technical inputs that need to go into healthcare, but at its heart, that it is also about, society and social power and the ways in which the technical and the social come together. So, I am very excited because I think Meghalaya is ready. The guidelines now will go into action. So hopefully they will not remain a book that is released here, but a process. And now we have a series of workshops that will go to the districts, new resources that will come and support this process. We will have trainings and socialization and bring all of this into practice. And I know that the government is also working on building a series of supportive and enabling institutions that are absolutely essential to making sure that CPHC actually goes on the ground. In July, when we had our workshop, and I think, some of the Ashas were also there, people spent, we thought till 5 o'clock we will sit. People sat till 7, till 8, till 9. They were up the next morning giving us further inputs on how to think about and how to work on this. And at the end, somebody said, is this going to be the same? Are people listening? Is this going to be different?
And I think what we are seeing in this process is that it is going to be different, because this is that moment of inflection where I think you move from an approach which was selective and fragmented to one that is deeply believed, internalized, supported, and really translates into comprehensive and population based care. So I think Meghalaya's way, and the guidelines are called Understanding Comprehensive Healthcare, the Meghalaya Way. The Meghalaya Way is not a model. The Meghalaya Way is a process. And I think we are just so excited to see how the work unfolds ahead. And finally, I think where Meghalaya leads and where Meghalaya goes, may others follow the way as well. So thank you so much. I'll say, and I should say it, Kublai Shivon.
So, thank you, Dr. Megla, for that wonderful sum up of what is CPC guideline, the Megla way is all about. I just want to translate few lines on whatever you have said so that all the Asha would get few points on the CPEC guideline. Tiada benta ki Asha ki badan hagne ka conference I Dr. Mekla ide iwe na kinong sandur ya kene ka CPAC guideline ka beginang syukulat mentan but ka CPAC nga takai pa active lot hi ka ikamot ka CPAC ka ka comprehensive primary health care but kani ka guideline kan yarap ya ka jela jong i kumno bangin ya tray but ha ka jingkran jong i ong baka de ka jinglat ya kani ka CPAC guideline ha kani ka program jong pi ka Asha conference ka de ka bayahap ha na mar baka comprehensive primary health care hi ka de ka ubot lom jong ka uday ki Asha. I ongro ha kajing krenjong iba ipenpaw ya kajing sngotenat. Hapor bi ilat visit ya ki shnong but ya ki health facilities bani kundu ya ki Asha. Nadu ko por bangi seng bangi draw bangi penlong kami ya kani ka CPC guideline ki Asha ki dong ki way na ginong isim benta kumno ban sign don nang bagani ka guideline kan long kababit kababiang bat kabala ban shania bat kabala ban pentray kam nagabenta kajing kwa jingkya jong kinong shnong Bari ongro ka ba ka jela meklea ka bay ka banungkong ka bawan ra'ya ka ni ka CPAC guideline hakajing ong jong e kalong ba ngi haga jela jong e ngina persyang ban aya kata ka jingkwa jingkya omde syo ka balong selective kata ka bumutang tit na benta ki long kami bat ki kelung hanre na benta barok khot kirta na do badang kha hado batamen bat haga ju ka por ka ni hi kanong ka benta yang hi barok khot bangin sedang namar ka de ka jing ya lenti hanre kampat de ka jing pendep bat kadai kajing sedang tingi ai kublai ya phi barok khoj ba phi bangin ya tre lang khandiat pa khandiat hado bangin poi shak thong bangin la ban yo ikajing ko jing khya ka ba pura hakashnong ka thau bat hakajala jong e barok we dagini ki kentien ila ai kublai lot ya bat ya phi barok khoj kublai shibon menta to continue with this program this is not the last this is not the last program but of course the most important program I should say and the agenda here is for the speech from our honorable health minister government of Meghalaya Shri James K Sangma. I request you sir to kindly come and give a short speech on this occasion. Thank you sir.
Um, a very good afternoon to everyone present here. Thank you to the chairperson of this program, our most respected Principal Secretary, Health and Family Welfare Government of Meghalaya, Mr. Sampath Kumar, our most respected MD NHM, Mr. Ram Kumar, our directors of the health services, Dr. Nongbri and Dr. Chalam, all the other officers of the Meghalaya NHM, Professor Dan Honig from UCL, Professor Michaela Krishnamurthy from CPR, the
Ashas who have all gathered here for this very, very important program. And dear friends, um, first of all, I'd like to really say this from the bottom of my heart that I am indeed really, really honored to be present here in this program. And this isn't something I'm just saying. This is coming from the bottom of my heart. Why? Because I truly understand the kind of work that Ashas have been putting in the state of Meghalaya, which is why I feel very honored to be part of this program, although our Honorable Chief Minister couldn't make it because of certain engagements. But at least I'm getting this opportunity for which I'm very, very thankful. And I would also like to, at the same time, convey his best wishes for this program and his big thank you and gratitude to all the Ashas who are attending this program from East Khasi Hills and from Bhoi district, and also to all the Ashas of the entire state for that matter. Um, I think even without the skit, even without the songs, even without anyone telling us so, we know how much of a contribution that Ashas make in the health sector. Today, Ashas are a household name. You are the first responders, the first point of contact between the citizens and government health services, which is why you have such an important role to play. And I think today is a great day when we have all come together for this convention to really reflect on the kind of work that you've done, on the kind of sacrifices that you make on a day-to-day basis, and the kind of impact that you have on the ground and for the overall health scenario of our state. So today, I'm carrying this bag with me. Why? Because Kong Mercy, I think that was her name, she made a mention of, this bag represents the weight that Ashas carry. I just wanted to feel the weight for a little while. And it is very true that you do indeed carry this huge responsibility on your shoulders, this burden on your shoulders. All of you are living up to it. Which is why there have been a lot of challenges and a lot of problems that all of you have faced in the past. And we as a government, along with my team, our officers, be it our principal secretary, be it our MD&HM, be it our directors of the health services, we've always been there for you and we will be there for you even in the future. And these kind of challenges and these kind of problems that have been there in the past. I believe that by us sitting across the table, discussing it, we've been able to find solutions. And today I'm very happy to hear from your own mouth your appreciation for all the work that the government has done. And really, there's probably very less I have done. It's the real effort goes to Mr. Ram Kumar, Mr. Sampat Kumar, all our directors, all the officers and doctors of the health department who have been, let me use the word, um, without any pause. They've been working tirelessly. It's a continuous process and it's still happening as I speak here. How we can better streamline things, how we can facilitate uh, your functioning, how we can help you to help people down the line. So that process is a continuous process, and that's taking place even as we speak. And I'm very happy that today all of us are coming together and all of us are reflecting on it, all of us are appreciating each other. This is, I think, a beautiful relationship that's coming about, and I really hope to see this blossom further in the future, because without this partnership, things will not move forward. So I'm really happy that today this convention is taking place. We see this huge gathering here. The response is tremendous, and I'm so happy that all of you have come forward and you're taking part in this. And this is a convention where I believe all of you will get to talk to each other. We get to interact with you, and we, I think, will in the future, hand in hand, move forward. So I just wanted to say this right at the beginning, um, because this is indeed a really very, very happy moment for me to be present here amidst all of you. Um, there are, as I said, many challenges still. Um, but as a government, we are engaging with all those challenges. We're always constantly in the process of finding solutions to those problems. And I'm very happy the way that we have been able to solve one of the biggest issues which Ashas were facing, which was regarding timely payment. Uh, and that was a very vexed issue. But then we've been able to leverage technology, and we've been able to use a simple technology like an app based payment system to ensure that Ashas get their timely payments. I think it's so beautiful in its simplicity, because the success is, I think, testimony to the fact that it has worked so well. Um, and today we have been able to clear over 100 crores in the past 2 years towards payment towards Ashas, which have been pending for so long. And as we have heard from previous speakers, there are no more pending dues, which is really something of a marvelous achievement. And I really would like to give you the assurance that this system, which is there, there will be certain hiccups or teething problems. We will keep working on it, further improving upon it, so that eventually we already have a robust system, but we will keep improving upon it. So this is really something that I am so proud about, that it's not just the drone delivery system that we have, that we just launched in Garo Hills, which is using technology to deliver medicines to far reaches of our rural areas, but simpler technology like Asha Pay, which is payment system. I would like to stand here and also echo what Mr. Sampath Kumar mentioned about the kind of achievements we've been able to make and the way forward. And I'm very happy to tell everyone here that today the state has made tremendous. We have made a lot of achievements in terms of our health sector. There have been a lot of remarkable improvements in our health indicators. For example, our immunization has touched 90%, which is, I think, it's amazing. And why I say amazing, because this is from a meager 48% to 90% over just a couple of years. That is a remarkable achievement. Our institutional deliveries are at an all time high of 70%. And that is also something which is a remarkable jump from 55% to 70%. We've been able to reduce our maternal and infant mortality rates by over 30%, which is, I think, again, kudos and hats off to all the team members for this remarkable achievement. This all this has happened. Why? Because all of you have played a very, very important role in carrying out your duties very diligently, with a lot of sincerity, and with a lot of dedication, and with a lot of sacrifice. This has been made possible because of that. But as Mr. Sampath Kumar was saying, again, to echo that, I have a f- I have this fire in me to not even lose a single mother and a child's life, infant's life. That is the kind of vision that not just me, our chief minister, and this government has, but I think for us, why should we lose even a single mother or a single infant? Why do we reduce them to mere statistics and figures? For me, zero represents humanizing all these deaths. Which, by which, what I mean to say is that for me, it's not about the numbers and statistics. For me, it's about just no mother and no infant should lose their lives. That is um, the kind of zeal that with which we need to work. And I know it's not easy. It's extremely challenging. It's something that will require very, very collaborative effort, not just from the government, not just the Ashas, but community participation as well. It will be all put together, which will help us in achieving this. And I feel it is an ambitious target, no doubt. In fact, people have said you're too idealistic. This is not possible, not to lose even a single mother and infant's life. But for me, I think that if we lose our idealism, if we don't dream, then what are we? So that's why for me it's so important, and I really want to reach out to all the Ashas here that we must strive towards achieving that we do not lose even a single mother and an infant's life. I know it's a very tall order, it's very ambitious, but I have my full faith and belief in all of you. On the government side, we have shown our seriousness. We have shown that we are willing to listen to you. We have shown that we are willing to find solutions. We have that patience in us. We have that great team working for us. Now, we want you to really, really go out there and double your efforts. It will require further sacrifice, but we need to make that sacrifice. And that's my earnest appeal to each and every one of you today. Um, we have we just saw the skit that was performed in which the Ashas. I got the message. I think the host of this program, the chairperson of the program, was asking if we understood what it meant. Yes, I got the message. Of course, there's another message about increasing a lot of your uh, payments, but the other message is that Ashas do really go through so much of challenges and difficulties, and they have to sacrifice so much, and they often feel that they're alone in that effort. So I'm very happy to tell you about the village health councils. And I feel that when we bring about marriage between the village health councils and the Ashas and other government machineries, I think that this will bring about not just augmentation, but it will bring about um, sort of a symphony wherein both of you can work together, a support system for the Ashas, wherein I hope that that support system of the village health councils will make you feel more empowered, will give you that kind of necessary support system that you sometimes feel is lacking. So I'm extremely very uh, excited about it, and I'm very positive and optimistic about the role of the village health councils and how they will bring about that support system for our ashas. We have 150 new sub centers which will be coming up. So that's a I think a substantial amount of health infrastructure in terms of sub centers which will be coming about. So therein again another additional support system for our ashas. Um, I think that the number of ashas in the state of Meghalaya is about 7,000 plus, which is a very big number. And I'm very happy that all the ashas, these 7,000 plus ashas, one day I hope we will be able to um, probably host all the 7,000 ashas and be under one roof. What a spectacular sight that would make! 7,000 ashas. Um, this 7,000 ashas will be the backbone for us because the challenges for us are so many. I'll just name one of the challenges that um, we want to look and look forward to tackling. As you know, healthcare is progressing. Mr. Sampath mentioned about uh, the demand side and many other interventions that we are looking at focusing on. I'm also looking at the shift away from communicable diseases to non communicable diseases. And that's the kind of focus that the government is looking at how we can look at tackling NCDs. And we all know that NCDs will very soon overtake, or it has already overtaken, communicable diseases. But the best part about, well, I shouldn't say best, that's the wrong word to use. But the interesting part about the NCD is that these can be tackled. We can have measures which will bring about prevention. These are sometimes related to lifestyle, sometimes related to so many other factors which we can control right at the starting point. And that's where, again, ashas are going to play such an important role. The awareness that they will be able to generate regarding NCDs is, I think, going to play such an important role in the future. So these are the kind of challenges that we have. One challenge which was thrown at us was COVID. It took us all by surprise. We were sometimes so overcome with the kind of the magnitude what COVID had suddenly unleashed upon us. But we were able to overcome because we all worked collectively and together. But that doesn't mean that just because we overcame one challenge, that tomorrow, God forbid, another pandemic comes about. Will we be able to um, tackle that as effectively as we were able to tackle COVID? That is a question for which we must keep mentally preparing ourselves. So, this is something that I would like to urge our ashas that we must be prepared. And as a government, it is our duty and our prerogative to create an enabling environment, which we are doing. But we need the support of the ashas, and also we need active community participation, which we are doing through the village health councils. And of course, the ashas will also play a very important role in bringing community and bridging that sort of gap wherever it exists. Um, I'm very happy that the kind of interventions that we have, the comprehensive primary health care, the booklet that we just released today, which I'm carrying in this jhola, by the way, um, is, I think, such a marvelous document. It, as I was being told by our principal secretary, it goes to towards that direction where 80% of all healthcare issues will have to be tackled at the primary health care centers. The rest 20% may be referred higher up to the secondary and tertiary. And I think that all these kind of different interventions are there, which are being done um, throughout the state, in different sectors. We have a state mental health policy that we've just recently been able to pass from the cabinet. We have so many other things. The 400 doctors that we have been able to recruit of late. Just yesterday only, we had an examination whereby we will be able to fill that gap. 2016 onwards, we have not been able to recruit doctors. We've only been able to resolve that problem just yesterday, wherein through the Meghalaya recruitment board, medical recruitment board, we've been able to call for a test, and that test went off successfully, and we will be able to recruit 400 plus doctors now. All these interventions are happening. Then the canvas is so big. So these are small dots that are, you know, appearing on this canvas. And today, we, through these kind of documents, the comprehensive healthcare document that we release, we're going to connect all these dots, and eventually a beautiful tapestry is going to emerge. So I'm so happy and I'm so proud of my team, Mr. Sampat Kumar, Mr. Ram Kumar, Dr. Chalam, Dr. Nongbri, Dr. Lindem, all our officers, Dr. Joram Beda, Kong Rosette Kurba, all the officials of the health department for the kind of tireless effort that they're putting in. And I'm so proud of the fact that today Meghalaya is setting the way. I was sitting with a friend of mine from Bombay, and he called us an outlier, which is which is something I felt it to be a compliment, because we are going and bringing steps and things and interventions where I don't think any other state has even started doing that. And I really hope that with your support, with the teamwork of our officers and our doctors, many more things will be coming about in the health sector. So I take this opportunity here today to congratulate all our Ashas who have come for this program. I really wish you a very meaningful, a very productive convention today. um, I thank each and every one of you, all the sacrifice, the service that you have been giving to our people, and may God bless each and every one of you with abundance of happiness and grace. So, with these words, I once again thank our officers and all of you for giving me this opportunity to come here to be part of this program. Um, all the very best for your future, for the kind of responsibilities that you will continue to shoulder, and your work, which will always involve so much of sacrifice and so much of hard work. Thank you once again. Jai Hind, Kublai Shibun, Mathela.
Thank you to our Honorable Health Minister, Sri JMK Sangma, for that wonderful speech. And sir, we would like to invite Dr. Shibulit to kindly give a short brief in translation version of your speech, sir, in Khasi, so that our Asha will be benefited. So I invite Dr. Kongla to kindly come and kindly share the translated version.
I menteri jong katnat ka koi kakya I Shri James PK Sangma I ka jing hublai ba ka jing snowdon bok ka bakraw kata beila bandan lang bat phi hang ni ha ka jing kendu ka bakmen bat phi ki Asha lam da snap ya ki jing ruai lani ka ya ka jing mut jong ka jing ruai lani jong ka skip I ong ila snow thu lupa ya ka jing ka ba phi mat ba ya ka jing ket ka ba khya ka ba phi hapan syam man ka sngi Isa ila ket ia tu kapla ba ikong mira mersing ila ai ba iong ba isngo thu ya kata ka jingket ka ba pidan Iong ba ka jinjanjar ka ba pisiam man kasngi ka sarkar ka don rengkat bar phi bat ka sautu bahaya kata bat man kasngi ye syong ha ka miet ban ya tainia ban ya pusan kumno ban jubab ya ke ka ba ki phi don bat ya ka jing ka ba pisiam Iong ba nakaliang jong principal secretary UMD Depo ke Directorate of Health Services ki officers ki staffs ke NHM baro ki atray bat sgi bat miet ban la ban biang ya ke ke jing don kam jong ki tanat ki nong tray jong katanat ka ke khia ye phiru kumno ban ya rap bat phi Iong ba mentakas sgi isngo ba kalong ke ka ba snow tanat hakabangila banya banya kemen banya ban ong kumdom to ban appreciate lani bangin buram iwei om tang gajing buram na benta jong phi re gajing buram na benta ki wei pat ki batre na kaliang jong katunat ka kwat ka khia bari ong ba na kermen ong kata ka tien blossom bakandang kajing ko kajing ping bakandang seiso bakandang bhabrio utaw sentiu uba kajong kajing ya trailang kajong phi bat kajongi mentakas ngi lai I shisha ya kajing bun kajong phi kebayawan mentakas ngi ban ya don lang hang ni bat ni nyet scam ba ka wei kas ngi ngin sala ban ya kendu baro nyo hajar pelat ngut kis Asha haka wei garan san ban yo ban ya lek men lang isa ila ong ba ka sarkar kaya ya kajing ka pidan Kaway na kita gijing hakaba kila liale ban penbaha. Kaday ban la ban ay kajing siyo kabasaram paka sarkar kata kaba piday ban yo. Bahapo arsnem lala ban ay arspa klur ka lingba kadi ka Asha app. Isa yung ban nakaliang jong tanat kot kakya Kila pendan kam shibun ki kor ki bor jong ka juk menta kata kamot ka technology kila la ban penyat di ki drone ban let ai dawai shi jaka ki ba Henry ki don ru kini ki jing chna ki jong ki da ini app moy the Asha app iba simple kata Henry la ban dapat ya ke ka basaram nakaliang jong katanat ka kot ka kya ban ai shapi ki Asha ban menta langit ba omdan shu ka basa ending due nama la dia clear lot ya ka isa lapan pauru shibun kita ki jing bha ki balami na ka jing tray ki ba pilaya tray lang makatanat ka kwat ka kya kawai gadai ka fully immunization coverage ka ba naka 10% la po kendang 4% jing late ka kun jong ki long kami po hospital naka 10% let's say 10% naka shispa ki late ka hospital mentala po nyo 4% kata nyo po naka shispa la don ka jing duna haka jing yap jong ki long kami bat ki khlong la kumno kumba lai po naka shispa dan ka jing la ni ka jing keu hakini ki indicators kede ka jing tray shitam ka jong phi but usaw ong ba udan kata ka ding kabarhem hapo jong ban yo ba lani bangin yo ya kata ka jela ka ba nem don shu wat iwei iklong lani ka long kami bakan yap nakadaw ka bala ban kiar nakadaw ka bala ban ai jing yarap but iong gini ki contain zero represents humanizing all these deaths balay dan kam bangin yap balay kin syuday tang taki number kini kide ki brio but habangi kren ya ka jing yap ka bala ban yada kaday ban long bet not kaday ban long bet zero magin yo ya kani ka jing tmu idan kam ka jing ya trailang idan kam ba ni ya trailang ki health facilities ki Asha but ringkat but ka community rengkat bat kashnong ka thaw bat nakani ka daw bala shna ye ka village health council haba hi kum ki Asha hinem snow shu ba philong marway henrai phin yo kata ka support tang nakashnong henry naki wai kitnat sarkar ki departments ki baper ki banyat tray lang bat phi khanang bangin job ya kani ka thong isa ilapun wandur ya kani ka jingya tray lang gum ka symphony lani ka jingruai ka basnot nat kata ka ki nong tem mdei batem dritara da ka wai ka sur tem ya ka sing da ka wai ka sur henry kan dan ka sur ka basnot nat ka ba mi na ki ki baro na kani ka jingya tray lang ilapun sriam duru bat ka canvas lani laban ongno ka jaka ka ba drawer ka ba si ka ba hek ni ka ni mo nadu nang ni shu shatay ha ka ba kuway unong draw ya kata ka dur un penmi ya ka dur ka ba itan nat ha ka way kasngi kandi kan shimpon hanay ladang ying isol tu ya kata ka responsibility jongi ya ka role ka jongi ka benta ka jongi ka ay ka bangi day ban le ngin sala ban penmi ya kata ka dur ka di ka jingkot jingkya jong ka jala ka jongi isa la mention ru ya kani ka bangi launch menta ya ka guidelines ka CPHC kani ka guidelines ka day nakabenta ka jing tray jo katanat ka kya hagi primary health center ha ka ban la ban ai ya ka jing yara haki baro ki jing pang baga jing kermen ka long ba prapo na ka shispa gi bapang anla ban ai ka jing pen kya tang haki PHC arpau na ki chispa kin dai shikita ki tertiary center lani haki jaka ki bakham halor mdei ba baro kin wan hasibil baro kin wan hanegrams am dada pidan hapo ka no ka PHC hangta nla ban ai ya ki jing pen kya but isai la mention ngan pungkot knyat ba uwe ni ki paralok jong Mumbai uong ba Megalia is an outlier kamut bangini perkhat ya kan no am ka perkhat ki way ni perkhat ya ka batmai hapden ki jing ki bangi yesham berkata ka jing perkhat jingi batmai ka bangi le kan long ki bangin bot mangi renti ngin pendap ya ka baki way pat ki state kin la ban bot ya kata ka nuksa ka jingi isa la pen kan mau ya ka jing tray ka jong phi ha ka ram ko bet la ya tray shitom ilala hadu kan ni ban te la kam yu knyang henry ong bangi day ban long mentally prepared ni day ban long kita ki ba ka jing mat ka jing perkhat jungi ila pen kre bala da ka one show ka jing ka ba kumno ngin la ban ya le prisha ya kata ka jing ban pun ko kumni ba menen ka ski nakaliang jong ka medical recruitment board kila pelong ya ka examen ha ka ba saus pa ngut ki doktor kin sa yo kam but she's sanpong ki sub center ki bathamai an shna berkani kan dang kan sok shu ya ka kam ka ba pi dan so she sien isai I could play ya pi baro but ibu kata ka jing ngo ya pi ka ba kraw hado kata namar klem ma pi ki ne ki kam jong ka health department kim long bless you one.
Thank you, sir, for that speech, and also thank you, Dr. Kongla, for giving the translated version. And now we are almost reaching the end of the official program. We will be hearing the closing remarks, as well as the vote of thanks to be presented by Sir Ram Kumar, who is the Mission Director, Additional Secretary Health.
Thank you, Dr. Adrina. Very good afternoon and all. I'm sure all of are looking forward to the other programs, so I'll not take much time. Our first sincere thanks to our Honorable Health Minister, Shri James P. K. Sangma, and our Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Conrad K. Sangma, in his absence, for being really feeling motivated and to be coming here and to inspire us to have this program with a lot of confidence. I'd like to thank our Principal Secretary, Sir, Shri Sampath Kumar, without whom none of this would be possible from day one for every step of our way. He's the inspiration. The directors who have put their efforts, brought the teams together to make this possible. The various nodal officers of the Directorate of MCH and NHM, the DMNHOs of Reboy and East Khasi Hills, Dr. Adrina. They came here multiple times and they are the ones who have organized this. Kong Flourish for chairing this program. Our state program manager, Mr. Kong Iba, Damien, who has been uh, talking all the directions, I guess, with me, with everyone, and all the organizing team. Thanks a lot. Kong Shasha, the various committee members who have been here for the last 2 days continuously to make this happen. The district program managers of Reboy and East Khasi Hills. Reboy, I think she's on herself on maternity leave, but the district DCPC and others who have been putting this thing, the block accounts team, the event management team here for helping us put together this in a wonderful way, and the SICPAC, the Department of Culture, for their allowing us to have the program here. The Center for Policy Research team, which has come with led by Dr. Mekla and Dr. Sundar Raman in his absence, been very big motivation for us to go forward. Professor Dan, thank you for coming. And we have also the press and the media who are there here, the staff of the entire health team, and last but not least, Mira June from the Asha Workers Union. And that was such a beautiful gift. Our Honorable Minister, Principal Secretary, sir, we are all very happy to have them. And none of this would be possible without the full support of each and one, every Asha who have come here from very far distances. In fact, we wanted to do this program since October onwards. The moment I told, they were very enthusiastic, and Kong Soni and the entire team of the union. Without you, without any of your interest, this would not be possible. I'm so happy after 2 years, because of COVID, we could not do big programs. So we are able to do now. I also would like to thank all of them who have joined through online streaming. So we are streaming this program online. A lot of Ashas have joined online. I'm sure we will not disappoint the Asha workers of the Jaintia Hills, West Khasi Hills, Southwest Khasi Hills, and Garo Hills districts. We will have similar programs soon, so that to have a fair opportunity to everyone. And the entire team, which is backstage and having to help this make this happen. And without all of the support, we'll not be able to have such a big program in a nice manner. So I would like to wish you all a wonderful Christmas, a Merry Christmas, a very Happy New Year. Like our previous speakers meant, our Principal Secretary said, it is about hope, it is about faith, and it is about love. We hope we can carry to all these three things to next year, and we'll hope we'll all meet next year. As our Honorable Minister said, if we can bring all the 7,000 in one venue, I think that will be a fantastic sight. I hope the team will remain, and we'll be able to see the same next year also. Thanks a lot. Kuble Shubon, Mitela, Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, our Mission Director, Sir Ram Kumar, for the closing remark on the vote of thanks on today's occasion. Now, the next agenda for the Asha conference is the entertainment, fun, and celebration. Timantang in pois kaway pat kabanta jongganiga program. Pat kata kalong kajing ya ruai kajing isim bentalang bat kajing ya rakhe ya kani kasngi ka badan burom do kata kata na benta ki Asha jongi ki bawan na jan ban na jangai. Di ngobha ya sa bat hang di ka kamera hakani ka hall wat nampat le she ngin sa pentip ya pin dala de ka por ban bam lani ban te ka break ban yo break en ray menta ngobha dang ya Asha namar ngidan ki program ki ban kham ngau tana shusho naga benta jongki ngidon i arjinik bat kinong ruai ki bala ban wan bat pen berngai pi agni ka por bat kumjuro kino ki Asha ki kandon ro kajing yakran bat i mission director nakabanta jong pi ki bakwa ban pensngau katuk ani ki jingsngau jong pi hakani ka program tisngau bhanang ya Asha bat ka program